We had a lot of trouble choosing the right top plate, and then we went for a different top plate than our samples that we sent around. We have this sandblasted top plate that you'll receive. But here you can see like a bunch of samples of top plates we went through to take a look what we like. It's like a lot. A lot. We're at the factory. Jeroen is inside our meeting room testing the machine with all the pins on top of it, which is really exciting. So let's go take a look here. Here we have Jeroen. How's the test going?
Pretty good. So this is the final machine. So if you remember from last time, there were only like a few pins because I didn't have everything yet. But this has all of them. So now we can actually test all of them at the same time. So when I press this button here, it goes like right on top of the keycaps. And then I can start the measurement. There we go. It's very slow though. So because it makes these steps of 0.1 millimeter. And since the total travel of the key is 4 millimeter, it has to make 40 steps. Which takes about 10 seconds to do in total.
And what's the result?
Oh, okay.
Small break in between what happened these last 2 weeks. There's this big gap in the season 2 here. So in the last vlog you can see that we went back to Taiwan to visit Computex, which we just had to attend. And we met a lot of new people there, new opportunities, and it was a lot of fun. We had this nice booth with the manufacturer and showed the keyboard. And after Computex, we wanted to go back as soon as possible to continue the whole production, of course. But we had this week in between because the production line was full and they didn't have time for our production anymore. So now we're back in China again to continue the entire production, finish it, and get these keyboards ready to ship out to you guys. Back at the assembly line, keyboards are being made. You can see that they're assembling here. From right, you've seen already parts of the process from some of the previous videos. Now we'll do a recap on the entire process later this week. Just gonna walk through quickly here. You can see them installing the PCB there, top plates, and as we go further down the line, we get to to the press test, and then we have like RGB color testing, wiggle testing is what we call it here, and then we have the big machine testing.
It's too much. Too much?
Big machine testing is kind of busy right now. Okay, it's less busy at the testing machine here, so we're just gonna go to the next step. Here they test every key to see if every key is working. Then here they install the feet. Here they double check the keys, and finally here it gets cleaned in and put into a box for the next step, which is going to be packaging. And there's no packaging work going on right now. That's for a later step. So at the end of the day, and now I'm just here to check on the top plates. They're doing a quality control here, and I have to tell them if something is okay or NG. So here we have an example. Okay, so they checked all the top plates here and they circled where they believe is a problem. You can see that here. Oh, now it's in focus. It's a bit hard to see on the camera, but you see 3 black dots there. Now, basically, I need to tell them, is this okay or NG? Now, obviously, we said this is NG. And you have this measurement, well, let's say plastic or paper, where you can see how big the dots are. So you can put it on top here and see how big it is. So this is, if it's above the 0.1, it's NG. And now it's really hard to see this, but it's above the 0.1, so this top plate is NG and will not be used for mass production. Fun times.